Good afternoon. Let me share a story with you. I just got off someone's Periscope, right? When you go on someone's Periscope, your name pops up on the bottom. So my name pops up as Apostle Travis, all right. So he was preaching. In the middle of preaching on his Periscope, when he seen my name pop up, he was like, oh, Apostle Travis, I want to connect with you, right? So he paused after that. But what he was doing was reading my bio. And I do the same thing sometimes too. When I see someone that's interesting, I just read their bio real quick. It's there for everybody to see. Now, in my bio, it says, I think it's follower of Jesus Christ and mystic. All right, follower of Jesus Christ and mystic. Now, when he seen the mystic part, he spent the next 15 to 30 seconds saying, and beware of mystic and mysticism. And there's like mystic apostles and, demonic apostles and demonic prophets and stuff like that. And da 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 da. And then he went back into his preaching message, and I said, wow, that was so slick what he just did. What I'm saying is, sometimes preachers don't have nothing to talk about, but when they see something that's interesting, they take the opportunity to talk about it and preach about it and preach on a person without saying their name. I mean, I'm not dumb. You was talking about me, bro. I'm not dumb. You know what I mean? You took the time to read and saw what it was in my bio, and you took that opportunity to preach against mysticism and Hinduism and da 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 da. I'm not even mad at you. I just thought it was kind of funny, but it was very slick what you did. And I know a lot of people have experienced this in church where, you know what I'm saying, you come up in the church and you late or whatever the case is, and the pastor sees you coming and he's preaching and he stops in the middle of his preaching, or he does it in a very slick and manipulative way, and he starts preaching about you. You understand what I'm saying? Now let me break down what a mystic is. Let me give you the definition of what a mystic is. A mystic is someone who lives, and a mystic, let me just say this for the record, it doesn't have a religion. So let me get that, let's get that straight. Let's get our facts straight. Being a mystic has nothing to do with your religion per se. It ain't Christian, it ain't Hindu, it does not have a religion. A mystic is someone who lives. First, it's a spiritual person who's connected to their spirituality, connected to their spirit, connected to their spiritual life, and someone who lives their spiritual life more so from an inner perspective than an outer perspective. Okay? Someone that lives their spiritual life from an inner perspective than an outer perspective. Basically, worshiping the God that lives on the inside of you, because God lives in each and everyone inside of us. He's in us and we are his temple. That's what a mystic is. So let's get our facts straight here. It's not a witch or warlock. No, let's get our facts straight before we talk and say, mystic is demonic and this, that, and the third. A matter of fact, the book of John, the Gospel of John, is called the Mystic's Gospel. So let's get our facts straight before we start calling things demonic and we don't know what we're talking about. So to reiterate, a mystic is someone who lives their spiritual life from an inner standpoint. Okay? If you're prophetic or you're a prophet, by default you're a mystic anyway. So let's just put that out there. Because you live in your life from the inside, the God that's speaking on the inside of you instead of outside. So you're already a mystic. So let's get our facts straight and let's stop being petty and mean and preaching on people, because we ain't got nothing else to preach about. I just wanted to share that experience with you. I thought it was pretty funny. So I went ahead and changed the mystic part. I said, you know what? Because I know I put a blog post and I said, you know what? It's time to come out my shell and be who I really am and everything like that. But I was like, see, these folks, they're not ready. So I went and changed it. And instead of mystic, I put metaphysician. Metaphysician is a little easier on the eyes than to hear mystic. But metaphysician is those, basically someone, I guess you would say, who's a philosopher and spiritual healer, those who use different methods to effect healing and different things like that. Nothing demonic. No killing chickens and doing animal sacrifice. No. All clean. And we see the spiritual side of things. Yeah, that's another definition of a mystic too. We see the deep spiritual implication of almost everything we encounter. That's a mystic. So let's get our facts straight. Be blessed, y'all.